What's up everybody? While Storm Rising may still be fresh in our minds, it's already time to start getting hyped for the next Overwatch event, Anniversary 2019. By far one of the more unique and exciting events, it's actually coming up very soon. So today I'm going to be discussing the Anniversary start date, new skins we can expect, as well as some of the other exciting new maps and features that could be launching alongside Overwatch's birthday celebration. This is Master Ian Gamer, and let's get into it. As always, when talking about upcoming events, let's start with the start date. As expected, Blizzard has so far been tight-lipped about the anniversary event dates, but fortunately, this is one event which is fairly easy to anticipate. Considering the anniversary events from 2017 and 2018, we saw it starting on May 23rd and 22nd respectively. Given that the actual anniversary itself is on May 24th, we can expect to see things look very similar in 2019. Given how close the Archives event is to Anniversary, especially this year with Storm Rising starting and ending a week later than usual, Blizzard will want to space the two out as much as possible in order to not have too much overlap. Therefore, this week here is when we can expect to see the launch of Anniversary 2019, with the exact date falling on either the 21st or the 23rd, since events always start on either a Tuesday or Thursday. My guess is that it'll be on the 23rd, as that will space it out just a little bit farther from Archives, and also places it closer to the real anniversary day of May 24th. Depending on how much Blizzard wants to try and hype up the anniversary event this year, which could be quite a bit given that there's supposedly going to be some interesting new feature launching alongside it, we can expect to start seeing official teasers for the event about a week in advance. We'll almost certainly see leaks for the event before then, since they've become almost as predictable as the events themselves at this point, so keep an eye out for those happening basically whenever. I will be publishing follow-up videos as soon as we get any leaks or official news moving forward, so make sure you've subscribed and hit the bell to not miss anything. Moving on now from start dates and teasers, let's talk about an even more exciting topic, new skins. Who will be getting something special this time around? Well, let's take a look at the ever-growing skins chart to see who's most likely from a statistical point of view. Here we can examine each hero's total number of skins, as well as how long they've gone without getting a new event legendary in order to calculate who's got the best odds. Right off the bat, we're in a relatively unique situation this time around, in that we actually already know who one of the heroes is going to be, and that's D.Va. This is because Jeff Kaplan himself teased the new D.Va skin in an interview, stating that it will supposedly break the internet.
But I'm gonna go ahead and tease a certain hero that's gonna get an awesome anniversary skin. She's everybody's favorite mech pilot. I think it will be the skin that breaks the internet.
Wow.
I'll just say that. So that's a little tease.
The skin that breaks the internet.
You heard it here first.
Whoa.
That skin is going to break the internet.
You can interpret this however you see fit, and in all honesty, could easily just be Jeff trying to overhype us again, but my guess is that the skin will likely end up being either a meme, fan service, or both. Maybe something along the lines of a K-pop skin, which would actually fit her character quite well. We also don't know whether this skin will be an epic or legendary, but given how much Jeff has hyped it up, I'd say it's safe to assume it being the latter. Leave your thoughts about this skin in the comments down below, as I'd love to hear your ideas for what it might be. But moving further now into the realm of the unknown, which other heroes might be getting something new this time? Right off the bat, there's a few heroes which stand out as prime candidates, being Orisa, Genji, and Ana. These three are by far the most in need when it comes to their low number of total skins relative to time in game, and have all gone significant lengths of time since getting their last event legendary. It's actually almost criminal when you really look at it, so they are by far the top picks for who will be getting a new legendary this time around. Sadly, it isn't guaranteed, as Blizzard can often work in mysterious ways, but given that they seem to be at least somewhat focused on filling out the lacking heroes recently, these three are by far the most likely from a statistical standpoint. After them, I would rank Winston and Brigitte, as they've similarly suffered from lack of skins and haven't haven't gotten a legendary recently, followed by Pharah, Sombra, and Symmetra, who aren't too bad off, but have better odds than the rest of the remaining heroes on the roster. Again, while these are the highest ranked candidates from a statistical standpoint, that by no means guarantees that any or all of them will get a new legendary. Blizzard also focuses on whether or not they actually have good skin designs in mind that fit both the hero and the theme, but given that the anniversary event theme is fairly miscellaneous, there's fortunately a lot of room to work with this time. I will also note that any hero who has 6 skins already is likely out of the running, as we have yet to see any single hero pass this number. My guess is that Blizzard is focusing on rounding out the roster and getting as many heroes as close to 6 as they can before pushing anyone further. I suspect in Overwatch Year 4 we'll start to see these heroes get skins again, but until then I don't think they'll be getting a new legendary, so try not to get your hopes up for them in Anniversary. As for the total number of new skins we'll be getting, so far in Year 3 of Overwatch, we've seen most events add 6 new legendary skins and 3 new epics. However, given that Anniversary has historically been a bigger celebration in terms of cosmetic additions, I wouldn't rule out the possibility of us getting a little more this time. Last year's Anniversary added 8 legendaries and 3 epics, so I could see them doing something similar again. I wouldn't necessarily recommend getting your hopes up for that, but be aware that we might be getting something a little extra. Beyond skins, we can also expect to get an assortment of other cosmetics too. Most importantly, we'll finally be getting new dance emotes for Wrecking Ball, Ashe, and Baptiste, along with gold player icons for each of them. There will also be an assortment of new voice lines for heroes, many of which will likely be some kind of pop culture reference, like what we've seen in the past. The exact ones we'll be getting are really anyone's guess, but every year there's always at least a few which are quite fun and amusing, so that's definitely a little thing to look forward to, even if your favorite heroes don't end up getting a skin you like. One final note is that you'll likely be able to once again unlock event cosmetic items from past non-anniversary events. This was a feature that only got introduced during Overwatch's second anniversary, so while it isn't guaranteed that it'll happen again, I see no reason why Blizzard would drop what's one of the more appealing aspects for many players. Moving past cosmetic items though, this is where we get to delve into the possible new maps, game modes, and other features which may be accompanying Anniversary this year. Unlike most other events, Anniversary doesn't really have its own unique game mode, but rather has served as a platform to introduce arcade content which remains in the game even after the event ends. In 2017, the arena maps Black Forest, Castillo, and Necropolis were added, and in 2018, the deathmatch map Petra. Based on this, it's a bit of a wild card as for what exactly will be added in 2019, but it seems quite likely that it'll be tied to the arcade and end up sticking around past the end of the event. Recently, Jeff Kaplan and the other devs have been teasing a brand new feature which will supposedly be introduced around the same time as the event this year, while they've so far exclusively referred to whatever big new thing is coming as a feature. This could just be their way of not dropping any hints as to what exactly it is. A feature could technically range from being a new social system, map, or game mode, and any one or more of those seem like fair possibilities. I'm going to be talking more about this mystery feature and what it could be in a separate upcoming video of mine, which I'll have linked in a card on screen once it's uploaded, or who knows, maybe by the time you're watching this, the new feature will have already been revealed. If that's the case, then make sure to check out whatever videos I've made covering it. Based on the previous arcade maps added during Anniversary, there's a good chance of us getting another map of some kind which is either tied to this new feature, or perhaps is for an already existing arcade game mode. Personally, I'd love to get another deathmatch exclusive map, as the two which exist are so much better than the standard maps Blizzard converted for the mode. Getting another playground designed specifically for 8 people to repeatedly murder each other would be awesome. And speaking of which, let's focus now on the game modes we can expect to be present during Anniversary, which is all of them. Like being able to get non-anniversary event cosmetics, this event also features limited time game modes from other events which cycle through the arcade. So whether you want to play some Junkenstein's Revenge or you're one of the 2 people who actually enjoy May's Snowball Offensive, you'll get a chance to briefly play any mode you desire from the other events. Last year, Blizzard would regularly tweet out which modes would be available on which days, so make sure to keep an eye out once the event starts to catch your favorites. In addition to this, there's also a fair chance that we'll be be getting another season of competitive deathmatch. The reason I'm a bit hesitant to say this for sure though, is that the comp season we got for Anniversary last year was likely added just to match up with the addition of Petra. So if we don't end up getting a new DM map, it's tough to say whether or not we'll be getting a new season of competitive. Again, this is one thing that we just can't quite predict yet, but we'll likely be hearing more about it soon since, as I said, the Anniversary event is coming up very quickly. So we'll likely start to hear more official chatter about the event in general sooner than you may even expect. Whether it's an official announcement or a leak, stuff is going to start happening pretty soon. So be sure to keep an eye out, and of course I will be keeping you all up to date with news videos as stuff happens, so be sure to stay tuned to my channel. And with that, thank you all for watching. Leave a comment down below with your ideas for new Anniversary hero skins, as well as what kinds of new map or game modes we could be seeing this year. Be sure to leave a like if you enjoyed this video, and share it with a friend if you really liked it. Subscribe, follow me on Twitter, and hit up the bell to never miss any of my future Overwatch content. This is Master Ian Gamer signing off, and until next time, have a great day.